guys, today I'm gonna be trying the new foundation that I bought. If you guys remember that I had bought the House Labs foundation and I tried it on, I didn't really like it that much. It was because I have oily skin and I felt like it just didn't look the best with my skin, and so I returned it and I bought the Dior Forever Matte Foundation, and so that's what I'm gonna be trying on today. So I have the foundation right here, and I went to Sephora website and I pulled up the information right here, so I'm gonna show you guys. So the shade that I got is 1CR Cool Rosy for fair skin with cool rosy undertones. This foundation retails for $57 and it is a matte finish. Highlights is liquid formula, long wearing, medium coverage, hydrating, matte finish, and it has SPF. So it says a new generation Dior foundation with 24-hour transfer proof wear with skincare ingredients. This matte formula visibly improves skin over time. This foundation is available in 42 shades. So here on the packaging it says transfer proof 24-hour foundation, high perfection concentrated floral skincare with sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 15. I'm gonna be trying it on for you guys. I'm going out today, so I'm gonna be testing it throughout the day and just show you guys like how it's looking through the day, see if it's a good foundation, if it stays matte, and how long it wears. I already did my eyebrows, my skincare, but now I'm gonna put some primer. I was actually gonna use my Benefit Professional primer, but I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna be using my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. It says Primerizer Plus Hydrating Primer. I do want to try the matte one because I've been using this hydrating one, and it's probably like, since I already have oily skin, I don't need more hydration, or maybe I do, I don't know, but I really want to try the matte one. And I am going to be facing this way because my mirror is in front of me over here, so sorry about that in advance. I was actually watching this makeup artist, one of her videos. She has oily skin, and she's the one that actually convinced me to buy this foundation. But what she said is if you have oily skin, you really have to pat in your products like this so they can like get in your pores basically, because that's what really helps with like if you have oily skin for the products to last longer. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just going to clip my hair so that I get it out of the way. Okay, so I already primed my face, but I'm just gonna like dry it a little so we can get started with the foundation. Here is the foundation. It comes in a glass bottle, and I'm just gonna be shaking it a little bit. So this foundation does come with a pump, which is a good thing because it's just easier that way. I am going to be using my foundation brush. This one's from Real Techniques. It's called Expert Face Brush. This is the one I'm going to be using today. So I'm just going to put some foundation over here, and then we'll just go from there. Now I'm just going to be applying it on my face. Okay, so a little does go a long way actually. We're also going to see the coverage because I do have some breakouts here and here, so we're going to see how it covers it up. So far it's looking really good. Okay, wait, I'm really liking it. My face looks so smooth. I don't know if you guys can see it, maybe the lighting's a little off, but my face is looking so smooth right now on this side that I've applied the foundation already. It does cover up, but maybe I just need like a little bit more in this area where I have like hyperpigmentation from acne that I had. I feel like this foundation does dry down kind of fast, so you really need to like blend it out before it just like dries. And I did see like a few videos of people talking about the smell, like the fragrance of this foundation, because it does have a little bit of fragrance, but it doesn't really bother me. Like I can't really smell it that much, but to each their own. So not for this side of my face. And same as like primer and everything, really press down on your makeup so it stays long. This is how it's looking. Like I said, it had some breakouts going on here and they were really red. It did cover it up a little bit, not fully, but I could just put like a little bit on top and maybe some concealer. I don't really mind, to be honest. So far I'm really liking it. It feels good on my skin. Yeah, I feel like I really like it. I feel like if you really wanted to, you could build up this foundation to like full coverage. I finished applying the foundation to all my face. It dries down really fast, but it feels good. It's not that light, so you do feel a little bit of the foundation, but it's not like, it's not bad. It's not like really heavy. I feel like the shade matches my skin color very good. So I didn't apply any foundation on my eyelids or under my eyes because I never do that, because I don't like how it ends up looking very cakey. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that I'm also going to be trying out 2 new products that I bought, which was the HUDA Beauty Powder, because I had returned the one size pink powder. So returned it and I bought this one, the HUDA Beauty, in shade Sugar Cookie. So this is the one I'm going to be using. And I also purchased the Hourglass concealer because I've heard so many good things about it. I feel like everyone's using this concealer, but I just got the mini to try it out to see if I like it. I'm just gonna wipe off the foundation off my lips because I don't like how it looks. Okay, much better. I don't look so scary anymore. I'm gonna be putting on some of the Hourglass concealer. So this is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer and I got it in shade Birch. I don't have a concealer brush, so I'm just going to be using my beauty blender. It's easy to blend out, which is a good thing. I blended out the concealer on my eyelids, and I do like to set my concealer very quickly because I don't like when it starts to crease. I'm going to be using the HUDA Beauty Powder, and this powder retails for $38. Like that. It smells very floral. I don't mind it, but I feel like maybe if you're like very sensitive, then you probably won't like it. I'm gonna grab my powder puff. Okay, and now for the under eyes. Wow, that's really bright. Okay. It feels very light. Okay, and now I'm going to set my under eyes. I'm gonna get rid of all the creases before I set. I'm gonna leave that baking because my eyelids and my under eyes do tend to crease through the day. It's literally because of my oily skin. Like my eyelids and when my under my eyes starts to get like oily and it starts to crease, and that's why I like to bake there. See if it covers it up. When I apply my concealer, I don't like to apply concealer everywhere I want to apply it all at once, because every time I do that, my foundation separates. Once I start blending out the concealer, the foundation underneath like comes off, like it literally separates and it starts looking like patchy and just a mess. I don't know why that happens. I've tried different products. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I feel like it happens all the time. I know a lot of girls put concealer everywhere and then they like for it to dry down because they say that like it turns into like a full coverage concealer. But in my case, I've tried that and it doesn't work for me. So that's why I like going like step by step. Okay, so looking at my face right now with the concealer, the powder, and the foundation, I think it's looking very good. Like I said, this is not a lightweight foundation. You're definitely gonna feel it, but it's not like an uncomfortable feeling. If you don't like feeling like there's something on your face, then this foundation is probably not gonna be the best for you. But if you're looking for something that is matte and makes your face look smooth, then I feel like this is a foundation for you. But we still have to see how it wears through the day. But as of right now, I'm really liking it. Then the concealer, I feel like the concealer is looking very good too. And the powder as well. Let's continue with the rest of the makeup.
As we have told you many a times, we filmed on Tuesday. We left for Florida.
Okay, so I finished doing my makeup and this is how it's looking right now. I'm gonna put some setting spray and then add some lip gloss or a lip color to my lips. I'll show you guys a better close-up of what the face is looking like. I'm gonna be using the One Size setting spray. I actually have not used it yet, so this is gonna be the first time. And I do want to use the setting spray because every time I do my makeup, I do use the setting spray. So I want to see how the whole makeup and the foundation, concealer, powder works with the setting spray, because that's my like daily, or that's like my going out makeup. So I really want to get like the full effect. Wait, that feels really good actually. I really liked how that setting spray applies to the face. It feels like you're just spraying like hairspray on your face, but not like in a sticky, nasty way. And it's more of like a little mist, and it feels really good. I see you, One Size. Okay, it's a little bit later now and the foundation is still looking very good. There's just a little bit of shine coming through it, but nothing bad at all. The only thing that did crease a lot was like the concealer. Yeah, I don't know if it's the concealer or like the powder. Well, actually, I don't think it's the powder. I think it's probably the concealer. But other than that, I'm liking this foundation, and I'll show you guys later at night. All right, guys, so it's finally the end of the day. And this is how the makeup is looking. Honestly, I feel like it looks really good. Very good actually. Compared to the last foundation I bought, it works. It works for oily skin. My oils are barely coming in and it's already the end of the day. I honestly feel like this is a great foundation if you have oily skin. My skin is very oily. It's kind of a struggle to find like a foundation that doesn't make you look like a greasy mess by the end of the day. This foundation did a good job. My oils are barely peeking through. It's literally not that much and I haven't even touched up or anything. The only problem I had was the under eyes, which is not even the foundation. It was the Hourglass concealer. And I also put the HUDA powder. I don't know which one it is. I think it's probably the concealer because I put powder on the rest of my face and the rest of the face looks fine. I do struggle with like my under eyes because I do have like natural creasing going on. It does get oily there. That's one of the areas where I struggle the most for the foundation to like stick and stay and not separate or crease. And yeah, right now it's looking like this. Like there's some creasing going on there and here on this side. If you guys know of something that's better, maybe a concealer or something, or a powder even, that's going to help with that even more, or I don't know, something, just let me know because I always struggle with that area. Like my face looks pretty matte still, just like probably like the forehead is pretty matte, to be honest. This is the area that's the most oily right now, like this area right here. But that's a place where naturally my oils come out the most. Other than that, it's very good. Definitely recommend the foundation if you have oily skin. If you have drier skin, it's probably not the best option for you because I feel like you are gonna feel it dry and heavy. So definitely for the oily skin girlies. As for the concealer, I did like it. It did a good job, but like I said, I always struggle with my under eyes, so I think that's just like a me problem. As for the powder, I did like it. I do recommend it. It didn't darken my under eyes. That's one of the problems I was having with the powder I always use, which was a Laura Mercier powder, the translucent one. That powder wasn't very brightening, so that's the only problem I had with it. This one is in shade Sugar Cookie, which is literally white powder, and I feel like it did a good job of keeping my makeup in place and mattifying and everything, so I do recommend. I'm gonna touch it up a little, just put a little bit of powder on top to see like if I'm out and about and I just want to touch up a little bit. I want to see how it's gonna look, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I already powdered my face and this is how it's looking. It looks very good. I don't know if I mentioned, but today I went out and I had dinner today. I was indoor, I was outdoor, it was hot outside, it was also humid, and then it started to rain, so I felt like my makeup went through all the changes of the weather and it still looks good. So if you have oily skin and you're looking for a foundation that's gonna work for you, that's gonna last through the day, that's not gonna look cakey, and it's gonna stay pretty matte through the day, then this is one of the foundations I recommend. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and bye.